What is good, y'all boys, man? Clip Ganger Don't Bang. I'm back tonight and just gonna give my analysis on this game versus the Houston Rockets at Crypto Arena or whatever the fuck it's called. But look, we destroyed the Rockets. They're a young, rebuilding team. You know, they got some good pieces for the future, though. I don't know how Christian Wood fits their long-term rebuild, but I like Josh Christopher, Jalen Green, uh, Alfred Sengun or Sanguin or whatever. I like him. Kenyon Martin Jr. You know, they have some good pieces to go forward with, but obviously they're not really trying to win, like they're tanking, you know. But either way, even if they're trying 100%, which they probably were, we're still gonna smoke them. But anyways, we had Pat Bev in the building tonight. Pat Bev, you know, Clipper legend, heart and soul for many years. He came out. You don't really see active players going and supporting their former teams too. He had a big Zoo jersey on. You know, he mentored Zoo when he first came to us. I believe Zubac was like 22 or 23 years old. Feel me? And Pat Bev was a mentor. Took him under his wing. You know, like a real veteran. But yeah, also too, shout out to y'all because you know, a former player, active player, coming by and supporting the team. That means that us as fans, you know, really embrace Pat Bev, and you know, that's a good look for us because, you know, players. It's good that players like to play for your franchise and they're happy because that means they're playing better when they're happy. You know, we don't um, we don't try to trade Paul George after one bad game or one bad series. You know, we don't go off booing him whenever he shoots or, you know, DMing you know, nasty things to his mama or some shit, you know, like some other fan bases do. But hey, you know, that's just that's just good look on us as a fan base, because you know that means of course he's a role player too, right? You know, he's not like some 25-point per game scorer, Hall of Famer, but you know that means that we just appreciated Pat Bev. You know, he loves us back, supports his squad. But yeah, no bad blood at all, which is great. Shout out PB, you a legend. Um, yeah, but let me just say tonight, Nuke Kennard, Lucius Kennardiff III. This man was shooting like his hair was on fire tonight, man. He was not missing at all. At one point, I was just like, man, just leave him in, let him chuck up more threes, and just try to hit like a single game record or something. Because this dude, he was like 8 for 9, just going crazy, man. I'm gonna get into the box score too. Largest lead of the night we had was like 40 points, which is crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give my studs and duds too. That's where I picked 3 of the best players tonight, and then 3 people who underperformed or could have did better or had mid games. It really depends, because a game like this, it's hard to pick 3 duds, because you know everyone played pretty well for the most part. But yeah, I mean, everyone did great. Good hustle. Team Man did his thing. Reggie was getting assists out there. Hardenstein, 5 blocks. You feel me? Zubac being his efficient self as of late. But yeah, let's get into his box score though. Alright, so our starting lineup: Reggie at PG, point guard. You know, so he played 26 minutes tonight. 5 of 13, 2 of 6 from behind the arc. So not the most efficient night at all. Okay, but look, 14 assists. Man, I knew he was gonna have a high assist night when I seen him get like 4 assists in like the first 3 minutes of the first quarter. I was like, damn, Reggie's about to go crazy, because everyone was hitting their shots. You know what I mean? He was setting people up. We're getting early shots in the corner. You know, with Team Man and Marcus Morris. But yeah, like Reggie, he did good setting up the offense tonight and getting everyone going. That was great. Our shooting guard, Terence Mann, great game. 8 for 13, 1 of 1 from the 3-point line, 20 points, 8 rebounds. Great game from Terence Mann. He's been on the heater the past week. He was just going hard, man. He was just going hard in transition, getting buckets, driving in. It's hard to stop T-Man when he's driving in. He was just doing great, you know what I mean? His mid-range has been getting better, too. Shout out T-Man. He's been really stepping it up as of late, Hopefully this keeps on, this momentum keeps riding with him. Our starting small forward today, Marcus Morris, 7 of 13, 50% from behind the arc, shooting 4 of 8, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Great game from Mook. Man, 27 points. He was just a bucket tonight, man. It was just hard for him to miss. Marcus Morris, top shot maker, underrated shot creator, being a small forward / power forward. He's underrated shot creator for sure. I'll give him that. He's just stepping up. He's just being a leader this year. He's been really impressing me this season. Shout out Morris, our enforcer. Nick Batum, 3 points. Didn't really do too much today. 21 minutes played. He didn't really shoot the ball that much either. Whatever. Not much from Batum, but he didn't really have to do too much either because we're up like 80 points. Now, our starting center tonight, Zubac, 6 of 10. And this man, he started out the game really hot. He got like 6-8 points really quick. Zubac, I've been noticing that trend too. He starts out games really hot for us. I've seen that a lot this year. He just comes out at the gate just firing. 13 points, 10 boards, double-double. Great. Good stuff. I like seeing that. Zubac, just give us our 13 and 10 every night, and we'll be solid. Now off the bench, Rocco, not much going on. He got 5 rebounds, which is nice, but he didn't really shoot the ball too often, and he made 1 of 4. Whatever. He didn't really play too much minutes. Semi Ojale, 7 points in 9 minutes is decent. He shot 2 of 5 though. Whatever, not much to say. Hartenstein. Now this man, 13 points. Okay. 6 of 8 from the field. He's been taking at least 1 3 recently, at least 1 3 a game as of late, which is great to see because he can actually shoot threes, which is in his bag, but we don't use it too often. I'd like to see him shoot a little bit more. 8 rebounds, 13 points, great stuff. He had 5 blocks too. This dude got a defensive possession where he got like 3 blocks in like 10 seconds. It was crazy. But Rodney Hood didn't do anything, all zeros on the stat line besides that rebound. Nuke Kennard, player of the game. 8 for 11. 8 of 9 from 3-point line. 25 points tonight. 3 assists. Fucking awesome. Great game. Bro, you were just unstoppable. I don't know what else to say. It was just a masterclass from Luke. Amir Coffey did great. 5 of 7 from the field. Efficient. 13 points. 4 assists. Amir Coffey had this one crazy layup too. Where he did like a double clutch, like MJ style layup. I don't even know how he did it, but yeah, shout out to Coffee, the brewmaster. But or the Brim Reaper, as some call him. But yeah, Boston Jr., he got in the fourth quarter. 11 minutes, put up 7 points real quick. He was just, getting a feel, getting his feet wet. It's hard when they just throw you in at the end of the game when you're cold. But yeah, shout out to Boston. I wish we could at least find him 20 minutes, but it's fine. Whatever. Three studs and three duds. So let's get into this. So for the first stud, definitely Luke Kennard. Okay. He was just bombing it from three. Second stud, I have to give it to Marcus Morris. He was our leading scorer tonight on efficient shooting. Also got 5 boards. And my third stud of tonight, who should I give it to? I could give it to Terence Mann. Or maybe even Hartenstein. Or Reggie. But I'm going to give it to T-Man, though. 8 of 13. Barely missed tonight. 20 points, 8 rebounds. He almost had a double-double. I'll give it to T-Man, third stud of the night. He's just a hard player. He plays hard. We already know what T-Man, what our expectations are of him. He's a great glue guy. But yeah, and then 3 duds. Let me see. I guess the first dud I'll give it to Nick Batum, just simply off he played the most minutes or some of the most and got the least points, but it's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Second dud, I give it to Rocco. I mean, played like 15 minutes, got 2 points. 5 boards is nice though, but he don't really do too much offensively, which is fine. Then my third one, just for the fuck of it, I'll give it to Semi Ojeleye, even though he played 9 minutes, got 7 points. I don't know, it's hard tonight. It's hard to pick 3 duds because, we smoked them and everyone did pretty good for the most part. But yeah, let's get into these Rockets stats. I'm just going to go over it real quick. Jayshawn Tate, very efficient game. Good game for him. 7 to 10, 19 points. Christian Wood, pretty mid game for him. 5 of 10, 13 points. 7 boards, pretty mid. Dennis fumbled the bag, scrotum. 3 of 11. Terrible game, 9 points. Garrison Matthews or whatever his name is. 8 points, didn't really do anything at all tonight besides get cooked on offense. Jalen Green, he shot 50% from 3, which is good. 21 points. It was an alright game for him. Bruno Fernando did solid. Kenny Martin Jr., you'd like to see him get more rebounds, but 12 points, I mean, whatever. David Nwaba, not much to say. Sengun, 4 points. I mean, didn't really do much of anything. Josh Christopher, not much to say about that either. The Rockets, they got a lot of decisions to make these next couple seasons, but they have some foundational pieces that they can build around. I don't see how Christian Wood fits in, but who knows? Maybe they move off him soon. But let's get into these team stats. So we shot 55% from the field compared to their 46, which is great, 55%. We haven't put up a 140-point game, I don't think, this whole season probably. Or ever since PG went out, for sure. Because we've been averaging like 110 points, 115 points, Because we haven't had much firepower. We've just been winning off hustle. But yeah, 51% from 3-point line. We could not miss tonight. They're shooting 35%, which is not that great. I mean, it's decent, but we're shooting just excellent. 26 free throws. We made most of our free throws too. 84% from free throw line as a team. We out-rebounded them by 15. I noticed that too. We're crashing the glass. Getting a lot of defensive boards. We had 38 to their 23. We got a lot of assists tonight. Shout out Reggie Jackson. 34 assists as a team. We had 5 more assists than him. We had 12 steals tonight too, which is great. Yeah, and then 5 blocks for our team compared to their 5. All 5 of those blocks for us tonight were by Hartenstein, by the way. He had 5 blocks by himself. Shout out Hartenstein. This I didn't like. I didn't like we had 18 turnovers. Somehow they had more than us. I mean, I don't like it that we turned the ball over that much. We got a little sloppy at times in the first half, but we turned it around. We got a lot of fast break points in the paint. You know, they just couldn't stop us. Largest lead tonight, 38. Theirs was 2. But yeah, I mean, it was just overall great game. Luke Kennard, Reggie, T-Man, you know, the whole squad, everybody, Marcus Morris. Everybody was getting involved tonight, getting their feet wet, you know. But now our next game is going to be against the Lakers, I believe, sometime next week. They have no AD because he's made out of paper. He's made out of paper and plastic. But, yeah. So, I believe we're going to play the Rockets again and then the Lakers. And that's going to close out this month. Yeah, but we have All-Star break coming up. It's going to be great. Let me know what y'all think about this game, about All-Star break coming up, the future of this team. You know, I believe we're in great form right now, which is good to see. I believe we won like 5 out of our last 10 games, which is amazing considering, you know, what tough teams we played recently. You know, Mavericks twice, Suns, Warriors. The Lakers, they have, you know, some tough matchups, even though their team's ass. But, yeah, just comment down below. Let me know what you think. Shout out to y'all that show support. All the boys. But, yeah. Take it easy, guys. Have a good night. Clip Ganger Don't Bang signing out. Peace.